I'm here today as a parent, a very concerned parent and a very frustrated parent of two boys who attend Rancho Campana High School. And you may have heard of some of the things that have been happening in the school, in the classroom that bring me here today. I'd like to just keep you abreast of what's going on because issues continue, and I feel like that it's not being addressed the way it should. So I will just go through, I have 13 incidents that I'd like to just report to you all. The first one, the day after the presidential election last year, my son's biology teacher told the students that Trump hates women. The same day, a different teacher told my same son, it's raining in Southern California so much these days because Trump is president. My son's biology teacher, my other son, teacher told class, I feel like I just got hit with a 2x4 because Donald Trump is president. This is not appropriate discussion in a classroom. The day after President Trump was inaugurated, Mrs. Iglesias, my son's English teacher, told the class that she was upset because she lost a bet because he wasn't assassinated at his inauguration. So I reached out to the assistant principal of the school, the principal. I wasn't getting any answers. I finally reached out to Dr. De Leon, and I was told repeatedly it'll be dealt with at the administrative level. So I didn't feel that was sufficient. I didn't hear anything back, so I reported this to the media. So Todd Starnes from Fox News published my story, and it received numerous comments. Rancho Campana had to take down their Facebook page section where people could put comments because there were so many people upset about this. Same thing on the Rancho Campana website. So after this happened, I thought maybe something would come of this and it would stop, but it didn't. So in February, my son's world civilizations teacher, Mr. Creech, told the class, the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse are death, war, famine, and Donald Trump. The same teacher told the class at another time, Fox News is fake news. My son's biology teacher, again in February, told the class that she is estranged from certain members of her family because they are conservative, just because they are conservative. So she told her class that. On February 17th, a video was shown to the entire student body. It was a Black Entertainment Television Award speech by Jesse Williams. On February 23rd, Mr. Creech told the students that Stalin is his favorite dictator. And in speaking about dictators, he hypothesized to the class who would be a better dictator, himself or Donald Trump. He then brought up the word gun and told the class, if I come to school with a gun, then you can follow me for extra credit. Lastly, my son Cole was singled out in class for being a Republican. Mr. Gibbs allowed... Time.
Thank you.
Basically, I'm up here to support the same message that my wife had just mentioned. For me, the most troubling thing is the references to violence and references of gun use. In light of these, troubling references to violence and guns, we were forced to file a complaint with the Camarillo Police Department.
There have been several incidents where political views have been expressed abruptly by both students and teachers in the classroom. It is disturbing and unwanted. I know that my parents have sent regards to the school, but nothing has seemed to change, at least not disciplinary-wise. A similar case was also noticed the same day after the election. This time it was my French teacher. She explained how the country was in danger and we were heading in the wrong direction.
My only request is that more disciplinary action is taken when employed teachers of the school district express their political views and feelings.
Unfortunately, today, I'm coming to you as a citizen that is appalled and disgusted at what is going on in the classroom of the lack of disrespect, disrespectful words, and how the many dishonest comments that are done to the present government executives. I'm requesting a one-to-one meeting with you to discuss solutions and create an action plan to create a proper environment to our children in Ventura County. As you know, I'm a healthcare professional. Can you just imagine that if you were going on traumatic care and because your political ideology does not qualify me to be your provider of healthcare, that your healthcare would be in jeopardy because I do not take you care properly? To my standard, that would be a very poor judgment and dishonesty on my part. So we urge you that you get to know what is happening and take action.
In November, I proudly cast my vote for the man who, in a landslide victory, became the 45th president of these United States. Then December came. I was alarmed to learn that in the fall, while I was participating in our nation's venerated election process, a Ventura County middle school teacher sponsored a class in which Donald Trump's handwriting was likened to that of Himmler's, one of Adolf Hitler's primary architects and overseers of the death of hundreds of thousands of people and millions of Jews. And I am also a Jew. Then, as now, I went before the school board to register my concern, my fear of this dangerous education bias. I am here today for similar reasons. In February, I learned from Fox News that Rancho Campagna teacher Sarah Iglesias talked to her class about losing a bet on President Trump's assassination. Since then, I've learned that at least 4 of her teacher colleagues have made disparaging and dangerous comments in the classroom about the President of our United States. What in the world are they thinking? More importantly, what in the world are they doing to our students, the future leaders of our nation? You are the high court of education for this district. Surely you don't agree that it's okay for Oxnard Unified teachers to bet on President Trump's assassination?
So I came here tonight to notify the board of all the incidents that have been happening at Rancho Campagna High School. Numerous incidents of teachers viewing their personal political opinions in the classroom. Also talking about violence in the classroom. So my husband and I didn't feel like those were being addressed, despite numerous conversations, emails, and we wanted to make sure the board knew about it.
And I came this evening to support Jane Germain, her husband, and their 2 sons. And it takes a lot of courage, and it becomes a family affair. And it's critical, though, in the best education efforts of our children and our young people. The anti-administration bias that seems to be prevalent, not sure if it is or not, is deeply disturbing.